American thinking of retiring in the Philippines, this is important to you because Medicare Portability is not yet available in the Philippines for you guys. And that is why Eric and Mang Franco are here. After successfully lobbying for equality for Filipino-American veterans, they are now facing another fight, and that is Medicare Portability. Eric, earlier, we touched on some topics, and one important thing I think that we should discuss is yung fraud. Of course, the U.S. government, they don't want fraud. And in the past, we've seen a lot of Filipinos being involved in Medicare fraud. So they're probably thinking, pagka inallow nila yung Medicare Portability in the Philippines, it might just lead to a lot more cases of fraud. And your thoughts on that?
Yes. Our proposal is very clear. We want accountability. In fact, the new healthcare law of the United States is very clear about having hospitals, doctors, medical care providers accountable. So what we're proposing in the Philippines, that they accept only 3 hospitals who are internationally accredited to guarantee the quality and the accountability of service.
And I'm saying, Mang Franco, earlier during the break, you were saying not just hospitals, also doctors. Yeah. Hindi lahat ng doctors kasama. Okay, so what are those hospitals?
Right now, they are St. Luke's Medical Center, the Medical City, and Chonghua Hospital in Cebu. And all the doctors have to be accredited with those top 3 hospitals. So they're guaranteeing the work.
And you're saying earlier that those hospitals are already admitting U.S. citizens from Guam.
Yes.
So they're used to this kind of procedure. And
the whole system right now will be electronic, starting under the new law. So by the time we hope this thing implemented by Christmas 2012, next year,
right,
to start with just 3 hospitals to see how feasible it is.
Right. What about the second issue of course, the U.S. government? We need money here. So why not use the money here to boost U.S. economy rather than taking it out of the country?
The great thing about this, it's a savings, a win-win situation, because we estimate 50% savings, and the money they save, $500 million, $500 million.
A year,
A year. Can be given to other projects, priorities like schools, job training programs. So it will be a money maker for us taxpayers in our government.
All right, and when we talk about justice here, Mang Franco, of course, more than 1 million Filipino professionals, doctors who immigrated to the U.S. have been paying into their Medicare as taxes. And of course, they deserve to enjoy Medicare. Correct, Mang Franco? Is that, yeah?
Well, kami, na mga veterans, mga widows, yung mga retired military personnel dito from the Navy, sa San Diego and Norfolk, Virginia. Marami yan. When we go home to the Philippines, maybe stay there 1 month. Meron kami isang veterano, umuwi sa Pilipinas, nagkasakit doon, 30 days lang ang kanyang visit time. Nagkasakit ng 15 days, nung umuwi siya rito, pagdating niya dyan sa airport, namatay.
Oh.
If we had the Medicare there, buhay pa yun.
Yeah, he could have been treated there, no?
Oh, that is kasama namin na
and we're not just talking about the veterans. We're talking about Filipino Americans in general, the retirees, not just the veterans, doctors, nurses, teachers, workers who migrated here, correct?
Yes.
Eric, you mentioned something kanina, December 2012. Is that your time frame? Do you think by next year in December this will be enforced?
Yes. The bottom line here is we need President Obama's help because he's the chief executive of our country here in the United States, and we need him to support this proposal. We have approached our Congress members and senators, both on the West Coast and the East Coast, and they're very open to the idea.
Correct. At hindi lang po tayo mga kababayan, hindi lang po tayo mga meron dito sa issue na to. We need to be involved, and that is why, Eric, what do we do?
Well, we have an email address. Your supporters can send me their email. We can send them a form, electronic letter, so they can send it to their senators and Congress members.
Right. It's very important. Dahil lahat po tayo will reach that retirement age. And if this gets resolved now, we can all enjoy the benefits of this Medicare Portability. There will be a town hall meeting tomorrow. That's the information on the screen. We invite everyone to come. There will be free goto. Naku, masarap po yan. And also, it will be at the consulate. And we're going to be discussing this issue and more issues involving Filipino Americans. For now, thank you. More power. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Magbabalik pa po ang Kababayan LA. Don't go away.
Ang Kababayan LA ay hatid sa inyo ng McDonald's at ang mga bagong McCafe Espresso drinks. McDonald's na ba ang inyong bagong coffee house? Ang mga bagong McCafe Espresso drinks ay mabilis, masarap at mas mura pa. Kahit saan, kahit kailan.